Well, hello there. We've arrived at a spellbinding topic, that being mitosis in plants. It's a little chilly in my office today, that's why I've got my little jacket on here. But mitosis in plants, the question is, draw summary diagrams of mitosis with haploid, diploid, and triploid cells. Piece of cake. We're talking about mitosis with haploid, diploid, and triploid cells. Yes, we are. And the rules are always the same. Assuming there's cytokinesis, how many daughter cells in mitosis? Yeah, a whopping what? 2, right? 2. So 2 daughter cells, 2 daughter cells, 2 daughter cells. Haploid, diploid, and triploid mitosis. The chromosome number always stays the same. And so we have a question here, which kinds occur in all plants? Before we address that, it won't take long, let's just think about us for a minute. What is the only kind of mitosis in us people? We only do one of those. Which one is it? Us people, we only do that one, right? Yeah, we start off as a 2N cell once fertilization has taken place. What's that first 2N cell? Zygote, right? A zygote? Yeah, and that zygote divides by 2N mitosis to produce this big chunk of 2N cells. That's us. Yeah, a big chunk of 2N cells. Now, when we studied the animal kingdom, we also learned about something called parthenogenesis. We don't do it, but we learned about haploid mitosis that, for example, male bees do. And this is the predominant one in the animal kingdom, the only one in us, and with some, some exceptions for that interesting phenomenon called parthenogenesis in the animal kingdom. But now we're with plants. Back to the question, which kinds occur in all plants? And I said plural, so I guess it's more than one. And we're talking about something routinely occurring in all plants. Which kinds? It's these two. All, as in A-L-L. All plants routinely do both haploid and diploid mitosis. So the plant life cycle is more complicated than our life cycle is, the animal kingdom life cycle. All plants do both routinely do haploid and diploid mitosis. Then the question is, which kind occurs only in flowering plants? I guess that must be just one kind, and must be the only one that's left. But let's just think for a second about flowering plants. You mean all plants don't make flowers? I think we went through this little drill way a long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we didn't. But do all plants make flowers? I don't think so. And you probably don't think so either. But anyway, what are some plants that don't make flowers? Pine trees, do they make flowers? Nope. What about ferns? Do they make flowers? Nope. What about mosses? Do they make flowers? Nope. Actually, there's only one category of plants that makes flowers, and they are called flowering plants. Yes. And so, what's the question again? Which kind occurs only in flowering plants? That would be 3N. Only in flowering plants. Only in flowering plants. Yeah. So, if I was to ask you on the next test, what kinds of mitosis occur in flowering plants, what would you tell me? I always ask this in class as a question right after this, and sometimes students, actually more often than not, the student will say, and again the question is, what kinds of mitosis occur in flowering plants? And the student will say, well, 3N. And I go, sorry. No. And what's the problem here? You probably figured it out. Aren't flowering plants also part of all plants? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed they are. So what kind of mitosis, mitosis we're talking about now. Which kinds of mitosis are found in flowering plants? flowering plants do all three. So flowering plants are particularly complicated, and we're going to study into them a little bit in the final module. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mitosis in plants.